Hey guys, this is Jella and welcome back to my channel. We are now part 4 in our No Gamepass Christmas town. So if you want to build your own Christmas town but don't have any Gamepass, then this series is for you. And for today's video, as per request, we will start doing the houses in this town. We will be making the first family house beside the sledding mountain. We can only add 2 family house in this town. So this is just a small starter house that you can definitely roleplay in. The layout of the house is also included from the first part of this town. So what I did is delete some of the markings first and then add pillars on the corners. After I deleted a few markings, I added wall partitions. So we will have 2 bedrooms here and a shared bathroom. If you noticed, the main bedroom is quite small, but we will fit as much as we can. Now that we have made the interior layout, we will add a gable roof. Now add the roof on the square side first. Adjust the height and thickness of the roof, and then add the roof on the front to the back vertically. And then we will add a slanted roof on the side for the front porch. You can rotate the slanted roof and then adjust the extended part a bit to match the gable roof. I added this raised tapered pillar on the corner of the front porch, and then add a basic railing on the side. Use delete undo technique to add the fence because we cannot add it with the pillar on the corner. I deleted the flooring we have before, and we will be using a brown wooden plank for the whole house. But make a separate flooring for the bathroom. I added a short fence in the front porch and just color this the same as the wooden floor. Since the edges from the snowy part to the sidewalk is a bit straight and sharp, we will be adding a few snow piles and landscaping on the sides. So I'm gonna add the snowy pine tree. I love this. It looks so cute, especially when placed on the corners. I also added the snowy cypress tree. And again, I am using the delete undo technique when I place down items over or beside each other. Without the Gamepass, it is hard to place items super close, so we have to do this if you like the snow piles to be on the same spot as the tree or other decors. I also added a front planter side, just to make this look fuller instead of plain window side. Then close it off with the same short fence we used for the sidewalk area. Now let's add a front door, and I will be using the traditional side light door. Since we used the traditional door, we will use traditional window as well, to match the frame. Let's color the exterior walls, and I will use a light wall color. I'm using oyster, and for the texture, we will use the overlapping panels. And then color the pillars to lily white with plastic texture. I'm gonna color the roof lily white as well, just to match the corner pillars. Copy the roof color to the other roofs, but for the slanted roof, I colored the ceiling part to wooden brown. Then add a flat crown molding and flat baseboard. Make sure to color this lily white to match the pillars. I colored the side fence to wooden brown. And for the tapered pillar, we will change the texture since we didn't use a brick wall for this house. Now for the entrance door, I'm coloring this lily white. Color the glass to dark stone gray and copy this color for the windows. Now let's add some Christmas decors, and I'm gonna add this large illuminated wreath on the middle part of the gable roof. I also added large wreaths on the sides of the roof. Don't forget to add Christmas decors by the front porch. I just added a single sofa chair and this small Christmas tree. Let's add some on the roof part to add more decors. Feel free to add more if you have the budget. I added this cute candy pillow and changed the color of the sofa. I added this ice edges on the sides and lowered the height of the windows. That's the exterior for now. Let's move on to the interior, and I always paint the walls to white first before adding items. I won't leave the walls to plain white because I will be changing the interior walls later. So if you want to save money, don't color your walls white for now since I'm gonna recolor this later. I also added the ceiling trims on all the walls. Then I added this traditional door frame because I wanted to separate the bedrooms and the living room area. I used standard doors for the bedrooms and the bathroom. And then added a few windows on the side. Let's add light switches by the front door. And I just used this basic light switch. I also added a coat rack and a hanging coat on the side. I'm gonna add a rustic bench seat by the window where we can place down shoes and slippers. And then I added this small Christmas tree on the corner because it looks super cute. Let's add a storage cabinet in here, and I'm using the cheapest one we have. Let's add some decors in here, and I will also add photo frames for family portraits, which I will just search on Pinterest. I'm gonna add holiday pillows on the bench seat, and you can use transform tool on pillows and blankets only, for free, without buying the Game Pass. I use the snow welcome mat by the door, and for the entry area, I will use 2 long carpets to make it look like 1 rug. Let's move to the kitchen first, and I'm going to make a kitchen layout since we have this whole space for the kitchen, dining, and living area. I wanted to use the new kitchen appliances that we have from the update. I love this new fridge, as well as the other kitchen appliances we have. The range hood doesn't fit here, so I will move the cabinets first. I will also use this retro microwave to match all the appliances we have. I added a window where I placed the kitchen sink. And if you have been noticing the large cabinet beside the fridge, don't buy that because I will be deleting it later on. I'm leaving the kitchen for now and try to do the living area so we can see how we can fit the furnitures. I added a fireplace on this wall, and we will add this holiday mantle decor where we will hang our Christmas socks. Feel free to add the TV of your choice, but I will just use this large cheap TV. Now we can add a Christmas tree beside the fireplace, and I will recolor this tree. You can change the color and texture of the ornament balls, so feel free to color this however you like. Now for the sofa chair, I'm gonna use this wicker sectional sofa. Since we have a limited space, I will not make it too wide. And in between the kitchen and living space, we can fit this round dining table. This round table would fit for a now family of 4. I added this holiday candle in our coffee table, and then I saw this gingerbread house, and I need to add this on top of the fireplace. So I moved the paper tree and placed the gingerbread house on top. Since our dining table is round, I just used this round mat and placed a mini Christmas tree as centerpiece. I colored the sofa chair and made the texture to snow to make it look like a fluffy couch. Then add the pillows of your choice. Let's add curtains, and I will be using this curved curtain. Color this to your liking. I'm gonna change the color of the chair to white and make the seating cushion a plaid texture. And I just made the baby sit to white with red accent color. I'm gonna change the color of the carpet as well. I also changed the texture of the paper tree. Now we are coloring the interior walls, and I colored this linen with horizontal wood plank texture. I'm gonna make this wall color all around the house. Let's go back to the kitchen, and I deleted the large cabinet that I mentioned earlier. I added this closed kitchen cabinet instead of an open one. And I'm making this the coffee counter. I got distracted and started adding some baby toys on the side. I also added Christmas socks on the garland. I just added 2 socks for the 2 children of this family. And then I filled the sides of the tree with gift boxes. Let's add this icicle strand lights above the TV wall. And I just changed the color of the light so it wouldn't be too bright. I'm gonna add this on top of the windows because it looks super cute. Okay, going back to the kitchen, we are now coloring the counters, and I decided to make it look bright, so I will be making the kitchen a bit snowy themed. added a garland on top of the bathroom door. And then I added a long carpet in the middle of our kitchen. Let's add some lightings, and although we have a few lights coming from the strand lights, I will use the sleek ceiling light to add a few warm lights on the corner side of the kitchen and living area. I'm gonna make the ceiling to wooden brown and color the other ceiling the same. I'm also coloring the other walls the same linen wood plank texture to match the whole interior wall. Let's add curtains on the door frames as well. Make sure to add the curtain on both sides so it would look better. Let's make the parents' bedroom first. So we have a 2 square space here and another 2 square space by the door. I'm gonna use a single modern bed since we cannot fit a double bed in this space. I'm gonna make the whole bed first before I duplicate it later. And again, you can use the transform tool for free without buying any Gamepass. You can only use it on pillows and blankets. This is a great freebie for us that don't have a Gamepass. I'm just adding 3 pillows in here, but if you like to add more, feel free to do so. After adding the pillows you like, place a single bed comforter on top. This would make the bed more cozy and comfy. Change the texture and color the same as your bed sheet earlier. Now move the bed on the leftmost because we will be doing the delete undo technique to place down another single bed on the right. And now we have a double bed that fits perfectly. You have to make the bed first before duplicating it because you cannot add the comforter with this many items near each other. I added a double traditional window beside the bed and added curtains. I moved the window on the right so the cabinet would fit next to the door. I added a desk here because I forgot that I was making a family house. So I will delete this desk later and replace this with a baby crib. I moved the window to the left and we will add more photo frames on the side wall. I'm gonna add a few garlands on top of the window. And don't mind the desk table, I just added some clutters that I will be moving and deleting later. Moving on to the next bedroom, which is the eldest daughter's room. I used this bed without the headboard because I wanted to fit the bed to the side. So this room can be used for roleplay by a middle school or teenage girl, or even a grade schooler. I'm just making the pillows and bedsheet to light pink so that this room can fit a girl daughter. I added a candy pillow on the side, and a single comforter, which I colored this the same as the bedsheet we made earlier. I'm gonna add the string lights with photos, and since we cannot fit it on the side of the bed, I'm just gonna place it in the middle. I added this oak shelf and placed a square painting, some books, and this cute candle. I'm gonna add a candy cane string light below the shelf. Then I added a study desk and a storage cabinet on the side. We have a very small room, but at least she has a decent study area. I'm just gonna add some clutter, so feel free to add whichever you like if this is quite empty for your liking. Now let's do the bathroom, and this is a 2 by 3 square common bathroom. We only have one in this house since this is quite a small family starter house. I'm using the new sink we have from the update. And this is not the final layout of the bathroom, I'm just placing down what we will need in a bathroom. Since this family has a new addition to their family, we need to add a bathtub for the baby to take a bath. So I'm gonna use this bathtub with shower. We don't have a laundry area, so we have to fit the washing machine in our bathroom. I moved the sink beside the bathtub so we can add a washing machine on the corner side. I moved the window next to the washer and toilet. And let's recolor the bathroom sink, so I made the base wooden brown and the curtain to a dark red holiday material. As for the walls, I changed the texture to wooden deck tiles, but used the same linen color. And I just used brown wood planks. Let's pretend that it is a tile designed to look like wood. I added ceiling lights and this garland. Let's close the backside with log fence, and I'm just gonna add on both sides. I used delete undo technique when I placed down the fence on the side of the tree. And let's add snow piles on the sides so there would be no straight line seen. I'm also adding it in front. And as I mentioned earlier, I forgot about the baby crib, so we will be removing the desk on the parents' bedroom. I'm just gonna add a small table in between the cabinet and the crib so we can place down the clutters that we have and not put into waste. I also added a shelf above the mirror so we can add the books in here and the mom's skincare products on the table. I'm gonna place the book in the girl's bedroom. Now let's recolor the baby's crib. And this is for a baby boy. Just adding some toys on the side. Let's add a trash can outside, and I'm using this rolling trash can. Use delete undo technique when placing down items on top or beside the first item like this snow pile. I also added a mailbox on the side, and we are done. So this is part 4 of our No Gamepass Christmas Town where we made the first family house. And the total plot value right now is $248,519. And again, this is a no Game Pass town, so if you do not have any Game Pass and you want to build a small Christmas town, then this series is for you. So our first family house is right next to the sledding mountain. We actually don't have a car park in here, so if you are planning on buying a car, you have to just park it in front of your house by the sidewalk area. Anyways, this is our front porch, very cozy in here. I love this sofa chair here, and you just chill in literally because it is super cold outside, hee hee. So once you enter, we have an entry area over here. I love how it turned out. All the family photos are from Pinterest, which I added in the description box. So the living area is on that side, but let's go to the bedroom first. I just added some random clutters on the corner. And this is the main bedroom or the parents' room. Since we only have 2 bedrooms in this house, we have to fit the parents' and the baby's crib in here. So this is the parents' bed. It looks very cozy, right? So this is a 2-person bed. You can definitely use this for a family roleplay house. I love the family portrait in the center. Looks super cute. Anyways, let's go to the next bedroom. So this is the eldest daughter's room. I love how simple and girly it is. Although it is very small and a bit claustrophobic because we can't add windows on the side. But yeah, at least she has her own study table. So this is the rest of the house. We have the living area, dining, and kitchen all in here. I love how the living room turned out. It looks very Christmassy. So the family can definitely bond in here while watching their favorite Christmas movie. And we have this round dining table in here which is very festive. I already made a table arrangement ready for Christmas dinner. And this is our very open snow-themed kitchen. I love how the baby blue cabinets look like with the white appliances. And the last part of our house is the bathroom. So we have here the shower with bathtub beside our sink. The washing machine is on the corner. I also added a training potty on the side. And yeah, that is our small family house. Thank you guys for watching the part 4 in our No Game Pass Christmas Town. I would appreciate your support by giving this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also click on the notification bell so you won't miss the latest videos I upload. Help me reach 10,000 subs before 2024 ends. This would help me a lot, especially in making future videos for you all. Love you guys. All the build information and decal codes will be in the description box. Have a wonderful day, afternoon, or night. Let us remember the real reason we celebrate the season of Christmas, which is the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ. Love you all and take care. See you on my next video.